Oh man. All we hear is music. Well, it was, read my words. Oh man. All right. Let's try this again. So, welcome to the stream. We're at Halifax, Stanfield Airport. We're off to Toronto City Center to Billy Bishop. Both airports by FSimStudios. Once we get into Toronto, it's going to be the landmarks is from Same Scene 3D. I've did a few things already here in the aircraft in the ATR 72. So this is a real world, real life Porter Airlines flight that happens this afternoon. Actually in a couple hours. Maybe by the time I take off, it'll actually take off at, I think it's at 2:30. But I've done a few things in here. I actually thought this was like a 2-hour flight until I just looked and I saw airtime 3 hours and 12 minutes, block time 3 hours and 40 minutes. Good thing I don't have to pick up the kids today, because I would have to cut it short, really short. So yeah, I've already set up my flight plan. SimBrief brought things in, but it doesn't fully correspond with the zero fuel weights on my briefing. And then I was like, wait a second, I just want to make sure, because sometimes when I plug in the Boeing Yoke, it'll go to that mic rather than the mic on the headset. And even if I put it as default, it will still pick up other stuff. But good thing we can hear. So we've got zero fuel weight because on the brief it's 43,598. Slightly different here. It's not that bad. Fuel weight 7,401, but then on mine, my block fuel is 7,467. It's like just tiny numbers here. So I don't know if it really makes that much of a difference, but our V1, all our speeds are set up. Arrival's already set up. Payload, I'm gonna set the trim, so that's done. Maintenance is all good. You can come in here, you can do your throttle setup. I've already done that. And actually, if you've never flown this, when you do your throttle setup, you want to take off you want to take that off. That is the gust lock. You want to take that off so that you can actually go to maximum power. We'll get that off. And okay, so other than that, in the so reserve fuel. My reserve fuel is let's see. Yeah, block 7,467. Slightly off here. Reserve. Saw it not too long ago. Yes, okay. Reserves is 1853. 1853. Then reserves. Go to flow. And that should be good for now. Click on flight plan. Just go through it. Make sure there's no discontinuities. And, oh, there's nothing there. Altimeter. The altimeter, I think, is right here. Got borrow altimeter. It's been set. Just press B for automation, or not automation, but the current. Beacon lights. And then we can get the fuel pumps on. Beacon lights are on. Fuel pumps. And then the engine 2 hotel mode. Engine 2. Pretty sure. I don't think that's right. I didn't see this hotel mode. I think what might be even better is just get it into taxi mode, and then I'll have to revisit it. So it should be ready for taxi. Just double check the. This is good. So we're going to be taking off for runway 23 here in Halifax. And we're going to be doing the Halifax 4 departure. So taking off from the going south towards Halifax, the city. Just dropping in. I'm for 5 minutes. Looks like all is going well so far. Yeah, we're running. Everything's working. And the doors are still open. Is it gonna do the other one automatically, or taxiing is just with one probably? Yeah, taxiing is just with one engine because, well, once you start your pushback, then while taxiing you start engine 1. Because I see that on British AvGeek's summarized checklist. Okay, so let's go. Let's close all the doors. We can get rid of the tail prop, and ground power we can get rid of. And so that's all set. Let's put the taxi and nav lights. I'm guessing down is off and up is on. There's no white, so that's also a good thing. And wing lights as required, de-ice as required. Okay, let's request pushback. Guess I gotta use GSX for that.
You need to start the engines to request ground services.
Let's see. Let's go back to FMC. Chocks. Okay, shouldn't I just be able to back it up on my own? It's doesn't get a pushback. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it doesn't get a pushback. I could be completely wrong, like wrong with a lot of things, but I ain't wrong with 4090. Didn't go wrong there. Ground services. Let's push back. Steer to. There's Jazz right behind. Wonder if he's waiting for the... There we go. Weird that it's going. Let's just go down to throttle. Should be at idle. Get rid of that. And let's go back up. Get to engine 2 or engine 1 actually. Still nothing. Let's try that again there. Prop break. Oh, still. I feel like something's gonna happen. All right. Come on, British Advocate. Come to the rescue here. Let's see. I gotta watch an ad. I just see he's getting a pushback and I know Airstud Control E. If all else fails, spawn on runway, ready for takeoff, and VFR it. Yeah, very soon. But yeah, they should. I don't want to see, you know, doing the equipment tests. Show me how to start the damn second engine. Power management, yeah, but power management, that's fine. Yeah, because he still doesn't even have the first one started. Ah, there. Engine 1 start. So he just presses it. So it's while taxiing. Just presses it. Yeah, well. It seems so simple. Let's try this here. So pumps. Just start taxiing. Going to 2-3. The Summer of Simmers. It's starting to get old, the terrain here, like the ground textures, because this was like a good year and a half ago, maybe even 2 years since this was released. Or switch to PMDG if other simmers can take a 737 to London City. Billy Bishop would be a piece of cake. Yeah. Let's see overhead. Oh, not in my screen. Still. What about BTC? Something about BTC. So fuel. So just going back to begin pushback and engine start. So fuel pumps, they're on. Engine prop brake. Armed and guarded. Yes. Selector start AB, yes. Check. Engine 2 rotate. That was rotate. De-icing. That's all engine. Sorry, anti-icing. Hydraulic power, there's no lights. Gen 2 is on. Yeah, but it doesn't even light up. Flap set to takeoff. Anti-skid test. Yeah. Here. Gonna do this the old-fashioned route. We'll just line up at the runway. I'll get the FMC, which should be very, very simple, and then should be ready for departure. Yeah, because like British Advocacy's got like 7-8 videos, tutorials. Like, it's a lot to consume. And then you can watch a short and it shows you how to do it in like less than a minute. Runway 23 and 2 o'clock. So now you see how quick it takes to load up. Not the whole sim, but just a flight. Before I'd wait like 4 or 5 minutes probably. I was like a minute and a half. Oh, I could have probably just took GSX and set myself up for here, but I don't think it would have did the did everything right. Just get my I saw that, Marsh. 85 views after 13 years. There's a Q400 landing at Throttle City. And it's only got 85 views after 13 years. That's not a lot. Okay, so these guys should be loading in. And take off. It's good. Oh, I need to get my flight plan. Set flight plan, set fuel, set payload. Load aircraft. So you can load up the aircraft based off of zero fuel weight or passenger cargo. Let's see. Or to make do. Look here, dude. CYHZ, CYZ. Come on, CYHZ, CYTZ. And then here. Sid is going to be Halifax 4. And Dunson. Actually, no, we can. So in this one, the discontinuity, you clear and then take it out. And then we got plenty of time to get Toronto situated on the MiG-2. Anything else? Cruising altitude. Cruising altitude. 16,000. Max cruise. Wait. Fuel on board. Yeah, that's fine. Trim. It's good. All right. Back to flight plan. Put the flight directors on. If you want it. Compass. Not that we need a compass right now. And then my APs over here. Nav and nav are there. And someone took off before us. It's fine. Let's go. Let's get this party started. Parking brake is off. Oh, and Marsh, if you're still there, I saw there was a comment on your video that you weren't on the center line. Thing is, the guy that says that probably doesn't even use realistic turbulence. All right. Well, this thing is like, it's light. I'm like, am I flying? Is this a Microsoft one, or is this FlightSim.to? It is. Woo! I don't know if that's turbulence or what.
Don't sink.
Yeah, don't sink. I gotta put the AP on quickly. VNAV. Flaps. Flaps are cleared. I was trying to not be directly behind you on the landing takeoff. I lined up to the right of the center line just as I am accustomed to when formation. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, is like, that's what you're trying to do. But in a short, you just got like a very short title. Don't have place to explain that. Wasn't on the center line. Yeah. I wasn't on the center line there either. I think that, I think with this, because we're only going to be going up to 16,000, you're almost still in the clouds. So this is going to be a nice flight. ETA has no clue because it doesn't know where we're going. I'll fix that. Hopefully. Oh, he knows CYTZ. I don't know. It's like last night, last night it wouldn't give the ETA, it was like current time. Then the arrival, Kim V. That's all good. I think the MC or the EFB. Yeah, it's got it there. Then we can adjust the runway conditions depending on how it is in Toronto. Hopefully it's not snowing in Toronto. There was no annunciators for V1 and V2. Rotate. Yeah, and so we definitely got this storm in the Bay of Fundy. So we'll be going over that very shortly here. Nice turbulence. But seriously, I don't even know. Was that turbulence or was that just me and my controls? Because I was like pulling back on the yoke. I might not have had enough speed, because it's quite difficult to actually. I can't even see what speed I'm at right now because I'm so far away from my screen, and then the writing is very small. Like I'd have to get right on it. So I'm doing 191 on the tape. And then after takeoff, yeah, can, where were we at? 11,000. We're gonna take off blinding lights. Strobes should be on. Taxi off. And the altimeter, we would constantly have to change that according to ATC throughout the whole run, because we're not going to be over flight level 180. want to take a look at some of the things here. The aircrafts. I want to take a look at slow speed target. Barrow push to standard. DH and MDA. That's all right there. GPWS is on. I think GPWS, isn't that like bank angle stuff? Displays. I was like, do I have my gear up? Yeah, I definitely do. But yeah, I could like fall asleep just like the humming, buzzing of that engine. Man, and just knowing how close you are from that propeller. You still use Volanta? But I haven't used it in a while. But I've still have access to it. Well, just the free side of it. Yeah, so what I've got to do is I've got to look up the starting procedures again. It's actually not that bad. It's when it comes to that, because I went to start to taxi that engine 2. I don't know what the sim is doing. If they're missing something, I don't know. Because some of the lights that I see on British Av Geek's video weren't even on. ETA. Should be 1604, 1606, 16. Oh, we got 3 hours together. Woo! Sit back, relax, and enjoy. I see the altitudes at flight level 207, 208. It's not following. Select LNAV. It's not doing anything. Yeah, because I was expecting I would follow this. $16,000. What if I don't think it's gonna follow that. Polenta still sounds like an antacid to me. Yeah. Yeah, the name is isn't it like Italian or something for flying? Let's switch that around. Power management. But now it should be set to cruise. Yaw damper. What I want to do is I want to bring this down to 16,000 because that's what it should be at. But the thing is it, oh, now it's because I was trying to bring it down and it was at 0. So if you're bringing it down from 0, it's going to be 0. Here we go. No. It's because in the MIG-Do, there's no constraints that were set, and I had it on VNAV and NAV, but it went above 16,000 because there was the altitude selector wasn't set. So I'm just setting that up now to bring it back down to 16,000. That's where it should be. But yeah, we are going through some pretty bad weather. Heavy rain. So yeah, it should now stabilize at 16,000. I wonder what the drone exterior ones are. That's nice. Go to camera. Like a fisheye. Yeah. It's only 4. There's the belly shot. Yeah, so this one really, I don't want to go into the drone. Well, going to drone's fine, but it's the to get the interior shots. It's already in the cockpit views. So it's Control 9 and Control 0 is your wing views. Hey Ed, how are things? Different day, different aircraft here. Although I do admit I had to cheat. There was no way I was going to be able to start it up and get things going. And then from now on, I know Halifax to Toronto, that's like a long haul in this thing. Because I was like, because I remember like the hour, hour and a half type of flight back to Montreal or to Ottawa when I would go back home. And because back in the day, like 20 years ago, it was like Jazz Q400, Porter Q400 that I would take into Montreal, and then it switched over. They picked me up in Ottawa, but then once, then I started going on 738 and A320. Yeah, nice. You could, yeah, lunch at work. That's exactly why I do this, because I know it's people are on lunch. What do? They go to YouTube, and then they want to watch some flights and get their mind off of work. They come here, and you watch a newbie fly a newbie plane. You're like, man, I could teach this guy some things. But yeah, the sky looks beautiful here. Although it is a big storm here over the Bay of Fundy. Good thing it's not coming to Halifax, it's going up the Bay of Fundy. So that's the bay between Nova Scotia and New Brunswick and part of Maine. So it's northeast of Maine. I'm here at my flight, doing a flight in 2 hours and 42 minutes. You might make it back before my landing. I gotta take a shot of this. take one. How's it going? We're on our way to your place. We're going to the Bahamas. No, you're not Bahamas. You're in south of the Bahamas. But no, we're off to Toronto City Center. Billy Bishop. They haven't watched you in a while. Happy to have found you again. Yeah, I saw you on Instagram. I think you're on Threads. I think you joined the Instagram / Facebook Meta Twitter. I already did my brief, so I'm just waiting for the maintenance crews to fuel and certify the aircraft. Sweet. Yeah, Turks and Caicos. That's right. That's where like could do like a Miami to Turks and Caicos or Bermuda island hopping in this. That might be something. I don't know if I'll do that later this week because I've got a few flights already planned out for the week because I'll be here today, so Monday, tomorrow off, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, same bat time, same bat channel, I'll be here, and then Friday night community flight, and then I've actually canceled my marathon or half marathon for Sunday, so because I'm just not up to pace. Like if I did a half marathon, I'd do it in roughly about 3 hours, and I'd like to see that at about 2.5 hours, because then if you double that and add a little bit more, a marathon, I'd like to be doing a marathon in about 4.5. Right now I can do a marathon in probably 6:40, and 6 hours is the cutoff. So I got plenty of time to train before the Phoenix Marathon in February. So rather I lose my registration money, but at least cut my loss at this point. Don't have to pay for a hotel, don't have to pay for gas, and then pretty much 2 hours spent driving down and then driving back, like a 4-hour drive. This is like South Shore of Nova Scotia. It's like 3.5-4 hours out the boonies on the ocean side. But yeah, driving like 3.5-4 hours back with legs that are completely shot, spazzing out. No, I'll pass. I'll wait till Phoenix in February. Quality is clean. Are you talking about the stream? Because now I've moved from a 2080 Ti and an i9 9900K. Now I'm into a 4090 with AMD Ryzen 9 7950 X3D. Is that 79 or 78? 7850 X3D. I feel like there's an alarm going off. Nope. And we are at 16,000. Good. Let's see if I can get this expanded. The range. That's the brightness. Yeah, it's color. I think it might be here. Okay, so you got your comms, your nav, so your VOR or ILS, and then surveillance. There's TCAS and XPDR. Escape. Unless it's down here. MFD. You got your systems. Miscellaneous not available. That. I'd like to zoom into that. Still not what I'm looking for, but sweet. You can see the cockpit door window or camera. Sorry. Wondering, might be over here. Loudspeaker, no. Plane's fueled up with 6,616 liters of fuel. 1748 gallons. Nice. I'm not sure. Oh, there. Nav range. Right there. Back to So we're coming up to Princeton. We're in Maine. But yeah, a while ago, when Ed showed up, I was quiet for a moment because I was recording. I couldn't do this on my old PC. I couldn't have everything running and stream at good quality, although my camera is a little seems a little off to me, but all this running, I'd be able to stream and record at the same time, and bit rates of 13,000 each. going back to Regina, Edmonton, Calgary, back to Winnipeg. Scheduled 6 hours. 6 hours and 34 minutes of flight time. Wow. Yeah, but and I'm on that topic. I'm thinking about. I gotta do a little bit more studying on the startup stuff, but rather than Porter, do WestJet's WestJet Encore, and see if Trent's working on Saturday, and try to mimic his day at the same time, and see who completes their run quicker. I would still have to take the same break. Like I wouldn't be able to start the next flight before he's scheduled to and stuff. Either that or I'll get one of his latest schedules and then just run with it and try to mimic it in real time. I think that would be fun. Because the other thing is, it's going to be a lot of probably short hops. Just gonna go get something to eat. I'll be back in a few minutes here. But enjoy the views from out here. killing my commercial there, Airsted. Hey, I changed the other ad from Nightbot. You'll see it when it shows up. Well, it might be up in the air. Let's get did something to the camera to see if it changed. Ooh, dark mode. Let's see if I. It's got me in like dark mode. I don't know who that is. Probably. There. Now you see everything. Behind it. Okay, no, not Siri. Not you. Leave me alone, Siri. What's that window? There it is. There we go, perfect. So we're at Durdo. Not sure, we might be in Canada now, but I've got a feeling we're still in northern Maine at this point. Actually, the camera looks a lot better because I can wave my hand in it. There's no like stuttering on it. Yeah, but VNAV was set to 16,000. So I'm not sure why you didn't use VNAV. Test 1, 2, yeah, good. Because then I was like, do I have my sound on? But yeah, I do. Well, good news, we'll go to Victoria sometime this week. So I think Vancouver to Victoria is a nice flight in the ATR 72 or even 737. That's Roman design. He made Ottawa. Does a really good job. All right, sorry. Yeah, so I just put up a poll for which flight would you like to see on Wednesday. If you want to see Victoria to Vancouver, back to Victoria in the ATR 72, check out Roman Design's brand new Victoria Airport. There's Ontario to the Phoenix in the 738, or Sacramento to Burbank to San Diego in the 738, and that would be for Wednesday. All three of these should be doable for this week, but which one would you like to see on Wednesday's flight? Yeah, I'm looking forward to the. Yeah, if I do the ATR on Wednesday, definitely watching some videos tonight, tomorrow, how to get things started. ASMF. We're at muted, definitely. Yeah, we're definitely in Quebec now. That's position. I don't want that. There's no magenta line because there's no set. Yeah, because the flight plane's not set in the world map. I feel like I've got the Navigraph chart one. Just go add that. Yeah, get used to more. Well, yeah, this is literally the first flight in it. Yeah. FS. do this? How can I do this? There we go. So I can sign in and not have everyone see my password. Oh, I thought it was gonna be a little pop-up. Yeah, so actually, there's the flight. Okay, here we go. I think it's gonna be the ATR on Wednesday. But actually, yeah, the Ontario to Sacramento would definitely be 7:38. But yeah, so Wednesday I'll do that. Victoria, Vancouver, back to Victoria. And then probably Ontario, Phoenix on Thursday, and then Sacramento, Burbank, San Diego on Friday, and then Saturday try to come back into the ATR. We gotta find out if there's new plans for Saturday. Now that we're not gonna travel, like if the kids are still going to the in-laws, if they are, then I've got Saturday, but not, well, it's gonna be tougher. But I'd like to do like a day in the life of a Q400 pilot, ATR 72 pilot. So when it's like lunchtime, bring out my lunch pail and we all eat our lunch together. As if. That? I feel like on the stream bottom was It's black. No, no, that's fine. Yeah, it's definitely fine. It's just on my YouTube studio, it shows it a little wonky. So we'll be passing by Montreal very shortly. They'll be on the top side of the screen. I was gonna say, yeah, I'd show you with a mouse, but I have it that the mouse isn't recorded. Right before Savix. Yeah, Montreal's right there. Mule. Oh yeah, again, you can't see my mouse moving around. Oh yeah, you can. Oh, because it's in Windows Capture. Now you can't see it move. Yeah, I like this plane. Really like it. And I'm contemplating getting the E-Jets. Because it's pretty much like my first 10 years out here was either E-Jets or CRJ or the Q400. I flew from here to New York City once or twice, and it was definitely yeah, because I was on the same plane as the local weather woman, and it was just one seater on one side and two seats on the other. Cindy Day. How's the weather in your neck of the woods? Here it's sunny and hot, but I'm glad I'm in the basement. Yeah, we actually might have Roman come on in the stream on Wednesday. So I'll let him know he'll be on Wednesday. Might come in, say hi or something. So I'll have to make sure I know my procedures to get out. Getting a little hazy, I guess. Clouds are starting to pick up here. I think this is Saint-Jean-sur-Richelieu, which is the basic training base for the Canadian Forces. We're getting some turbulence. Yeah, so we're gonna cross, I think it's, is Sainte-Hélène? Or Sainte-Thérèse, Sainte-Hélène, or both of them. It's where you got the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, got La Ronde Amusement Park, which is a Six Flags now. And then you have the Expo 67, the big dome is there. We announced yet that FS Expo will be held at the Halifax Convention Center. That is Saint-Hubert. Oh, it's Saint-Hubert. Saint-Hubert barbecue. Oh, yeah, so yeah. Because that is not, no, that's, wait a second. Yeah, this is, the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, right there. You got your downtown Montreal right in the center, and then where it's green patches in the middle, it's actually a mountain. I think that's where Mont Royal, which is where Montreal. And then actually at the top, you've got the through the clouds. You got Montreal Trudeau Airport. And you landed at Saint-Hubert or Saint-Hubert Barbecue? I've landed at Saint-Hubert Barbecue many times. But Saint-Hubert, I've been there by train. Passed by there by train. No means no, Nightbot. There's a Chez Gaston. Chez Gaston. Down there somewhere, yeah. There's also Chez Ashton's. I don't know if it's in Montreal, but definitely in Quebec City. La Poutine. And actually, down the 20, going east towards Halifax is Drummondville, and that's where they say that La Poutine, that's where it all started from, was Drummondville. Because every year they have Festival La Poutine, so you can try out all the different types of poutines out there. So I'm wondering, like, are we gonna go? We're going almost to Ottawa. We're taking a 417 to Ottawa. Yeah, there you go. Want to buy sizzling popcorn or coffee? You can do so here. Because Airstead, you always say, no, I do not want to buy you a coffee, Nightbot. So I put sizzling, I changed it to sizzling popcorn. Thinking there would be a different response. Darn it. Do I need to go? Because there's like this little heart thing that I can like do reactions with, and it gets ran away. Do I need to give Nightbot a consent brochure? We've been outsmarted by a bot. I knew this AI stuff was nothing but trouble. Yeah. AI outsmarted the humans. We'll be starting our descent 3 waypoints at Kemvy. But that's a long. It's like from Ottawa, I'm already starting my descent just after Ottawa. So yesterday I was on Threads, had the app open, and I set it up that it had a 10-minute timer. It would give me a notification, hey, just take a break from Threads. So 10 minutes later, popped up, so I was like, okay, I'm out of the app. But on that same note, what should happen here is on the stream, if the camera sees my face, so my face is showing up on the stream, and it sees my lips moving, if it sees my lips moving for 10 seconds and there's no sound, it should then send me an alert, say, hey, turn your sound on. Now that would be cool. And I normally don't say the word cool, but that would be cool. I'm about to it's that. About to suit up. Have a safe landing. Don't do 42069. Yeah. Demonetized. Have a good flight too. Don't do 490.69 feet per minute either. That wouldn't be so good. That'd be pretty bad. I'd be putting out a posting for a new moderator at that point. Have a good day. Yeah, because you're like 6.5 hours of flying. Oh, the heat is on. Gonna have to put the fan on. Just a second here. Hold my beer. Just had one of those. It's called clusters. It's a chocolate dip pretzel with caramel drizzled on it, and now it's like the caramel's like all stuck in my teeth. someone like questioning, oh, yeah, on the FSimStudios Discord, oh, are you allowed to like advertise your stream? And I was like, yeah, no problem with that. I'm like, it's their products, or else I wouldn't put it there. I'm not even gonna reply to that. They've already. And they're like, oh, well, maybe we could have a Discord channel for stream advertising. It's for their own product. But dev's completely fine with it. The thing is the flight sim community, you got those that are like supportive and everything. Then you got people that like, you know, on Marsh's video, well, you're not on a center line. Oh, you're not on a center line. I'm like, you probably can't even take off on the center line. Like, or you probably, you know, fly with turbulence at low rather than realistic. Or maybe you don't formation fly, which I'm pretty sure they don't formation fly, probably fly by themselves. But it's like, you've got some great people, but then you also got some bad apples there, and it's just like, why do you... I find that it's more so the older guys, because it's like, oh, well, you know, you gotta do it precision. You gotta do everything by the book. Someone does a checklist or whatever, and it's like, oh, no, like you're supposed to do this before that, and not like it's supposed to be the reverse. Well, maybe on your airline, buddy, or your fictitious airline, probably aren't even a pilot saying this, and then, you know, well, that's what you get with technology, because you know, social media and all that kind of stuff. Nobody cares. Like if you saw people face to face, you wouldn't say that. But when you see them when you don't see them face to face, you say whatever you want, because really there's no consequence. Really, it's not like the other person's gonna come after you. Hey James, how's it going? There's like 2 Jameses and I don't know which one it is unless I look at the actual username. Because you're both in the football, and both. Yeah, but James from London. Yeah, but the other James is also from like London because he's a Watford fan. Unless you're the Watford fan, because I have like James, my old racing teammate, and then I've got James, Watford. Okay, Watford. Okay, that's yeah. Because then when I clicked to check your, so when I went to check your channel, there was like nothing there. So I was like, so then it's got to be the iRacing guy. You know, like. But yeah, or you probably have a separate channel, a different name then. Right, we gotta get, I was gonna say, we gotta get ready for our descent. Yeah, the Watford way, yeah. Let's see, are there any restraints? So we're on our way into Toronto, so time with the FSimStudios dev. Congrats on. So James, I did 28 of the 42.2 kilometers. It's because at that point I was about I had about 2 hours left, and I knew I was going to go about 40 minutes overtime, so, and I wouldn't get a medal. I was like, screw it, I'll run another day. So I was going to do I'm signed up for this weekend, do a marathon, and last week I emailed them, I said, can we do it a half? Never heard back, but then last night I just pulled the plug on that. I'm gonna wait, just keep training, because I don't feel like I'm at where I should be. So I'm gonna just keep training and work for February down in Phoenix, and then next May long weekend over here, redo the Blue Nose and try to finish it. By then I as long as I keep running. Oh, that's a shame. Still like rated. Yeah. Because 28 is actually more than half a marathon. And actually, last Thursday when I was like, okay, I'm pulling up. Well, I'm switching from the full to the half. I did exactly a half, and it was like 3 hours and 2 minutes. I'm like, my legs were like shot for like a couple of days after that. But yeah, doing the half this Sunday, still like I haven't been running as much as I should be, because to get your pace and everything and have the strength. Like I'm not like, I didn't start off like as like 300-400 pounds either, like, but still like when I started off I was like 230, and 230 is overweight, but and now I'm down to like 220 to 215. But the thing that I'm like, I don't understand is, I go running and then I see like people that are heavy set and they're like running even quicker than me, and they're running for a long time. So I don't understand like how long have they been running. The thing about it is when you're doing a run, it's you and the clock, nobody else. It doesn't matter what anybody else does. The only time that it matters between you and somebody else is if you're a professional and you're going for prize money. Other than that, it doesn't matter what time you do. Like if I went on Sunday and I did 5 hours and 59 minutes, well, I did it within the 6 hours, I'm officially a marathon finisher. You are not you're a marathoner or a marathon finisher once you finish. It's not like, well, I'm in the category of the 241 category. No, it doesn't really matter. It's just you go, you do it. And whether it's like 5K, 10K, half marathon, or even ultras, it's a competition between you and your own mind, because your mind wants to say, hey, go back to bed, you don't need to train today. No, your legs feel tired, don't go running. Oh, you know, I want to do this, I want to do that, everything but running. And I've definitely seen that, like, because that first month I did about 3 days of like running and like ramping up very quickly, and then my knees were like shot for like 2 weeks. I could barely walk up and down the stairs for 2 weeks, and then I had like shockwave therapy just above the knee, and then like some cupping just around the kneecap to loosen up the IT band and muscles around there. And that all of a sudden I get home and I can run. And so then I only had like 2 weeks really of training before the actual marathon. And then for this Sunday I had 2 months, but then I was like sick for like a week and a half. Then I was on vacation for a week. That week on vacation I could have did some running, but I was like I'm with my in-laws, I'm not gonna go running, and it's too hot during the daytime, and where am I gonna run on the side of the road, like, because I'm used to just running on a trail. I don't have to worry about traffic. But no. All right, I gotta take a look at this. so 1400 at U7. So it's hard to see. So it's gonna slowly bring us down to 14,000. Do you wear a Garmin? I use a Apple Watch. Track the route with the GPS, and then I use the Stride Pod. So STRYD. And what that does is I don't train by my pace or heart rate. I train by my power, my wattage, the power coming from my feet. Because when you're going by pace, if you're going up and down hills, you can't keep the same pace the whole time. And then if you go by heart rate, what will happen? Reduce speed. Yeah, so what happens is with your heartbeat, if you're going zero to, let's say, 10 kilometers an hour, once you hit 10 kilometers an hour, the heart rate is a lagging indicator. So your heart rate's only going to spike up after you hit the 10 rather than hitting it at the 10. So with the wattage, it's based off of the power you're using from your legs. And then it can be constant throughout a race. Because if you're going up or down downhill, you just use the same wattage all throughout a race. And because as you're going up a hill, it'll take more power and it'll take less when you're going downhill, but it'll count for all of that. LNAV. With wildfire smoke, when there is the wildfire, but there was a wildfire a month and a half ago, and actually ever since COVID, I said the word, but they'll probably AI will pick up on that, shut me down. But ever since then, the government's very a lot quicker to react. They sometimes overreact. So what they did was they said all parks in the whole province are closed. All trails across the province closed. They were closed for about 5 days, and they didn't close them day 1 or 2 of the forest fire. It was day 3 or 4, and then they you got all into panic, and it's come on. It's gonna be one of the most interesting landings ever executed on this channel, I predict. Makes me wish I didn't have a meeting to attend. Godspeed to both you and the unsuspecting PAX. Oh man. Descent, check weather, arrival data, set and check. Radios never set. Landing elevation set auto. Approach and misapproach briefed. Yeah, so Airstud's not around, so yeah, go buy your stuff at Contrail, whatever they have there. There's Lake Ontario. Yeah, James, we don't have wildfires all the time, but every year there are wildfires, like more so out west, but then that smoke will blow across, come to us sometimes. Well, most of the time, unless it swoops over to you guys, goes up a little higher. We're below 45 parallel, while the west is above 45th. Wow, we should be there in about half hour, according to Fly Live. Should be interesting. Like Marsh said, it's gonna get interesting. I went Ona? Sorry, is that a different language? I went on a plane for the first time since last month, flew to Spain, so excited to be back flying. And yeah, do you fly in a flight simulator also? You fly to all the away games from Watford to Arsenal. No, that's a long flight. That's a really long flight. Watford to Arsenal. Actually, Watford's not even a Premier League anymore. Or are they back in it? I haven't watched them at all. I haven't watched EPL quite a while. I have a Mac, so I play Flight Sim on Xbox. Okay. So you play with your Xbox controller while I use the drone camera with my PS4 controller. But the it's if you're looking for a yoke, you have a Thrustmaster yoke and pedals. Okay. The Boeing or the Airbus? Probably Airbus. I was gonna say European, but you're not part of the EU anymore. Like I descended way too early then. It was down to 14,000 Desu. Desu was like the bottom left of the that chart on the screen. I thought it was Navigraph charts that you can switch over into maybe world map. Yes, now I can see city names. Oh, New Market. I don't think I've ever been there, but I know we had a Memorial Cup winning OHL team in Cornwall, and I think it was in 89 or 90 they moved to Newmarket, which is where we just flew over. So we're going to be passing south of Trenton, which is Air Base. So throttle position. We'll leave it as is. Yeah, close to 2,000 subs. I was like, I seriously, I think it was up to like 1996 or something, and then I went like 6 months or whatever without anything, and then it just tumbleweeded back. But and then now, like, doing stuff over again, it's like every day, every couple of days it'd be like one new, one gone, one new, one gone, one, like every couple. Now it's just starting to pick up momentum, because this is this week will be like pretty much my first like full week of, like, I'll take tomorrow off, but I'll have a video out either today or tomorrow, doing a video about on Faro in Portugal. And then the rest of the week will be same time, 3 p.m. GMT, so that's 4 p.m. BST. So yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Friday night community flight, and then Saturday I might do a day in the life of a WestJet Encore pilot, trying to get a flight schedule from one of my channel members, because he flies the Q400. And this is the closest thing to the Q400 that we've got. I want to see this as it turns. Yeah. Yeah, and I closed that poll because it was pretty much unanimous. Decided already. Wednesday will be Victoria to Vancouver, back to Victoria. Just to get used, do a second flight in this aircraft, and be able to start it cold and dark. Will be a big asset to the stream. Let's get the ATR for Toronto. Seven knot wind from 240. And we're runway, are we going? Uh, 26. That's good. Visibility. Or that's variable. Some clouds clear. Altimeter 2983. Let's actually put that in 2983 rather than pressing the E button. 2983. It's actually not that far off. Let's see. Son of a gun. Make it hard. Like, I'm trying to do this like realistic rather than just press B, but
Throw your hands up in the air, living life without a care. You just make me feel alive. And everything is but a dream.
yeah, that's weird.
Hearts are bursting at the seam. Never thought
I'm not gonna spin this forever either. I think it was 2983.
I'm floating weightless. Take me on this roller coaster ride. Weightless, feeling so weightless.
Oh, that's standard.
We were made to fly. Take me on this
Seriously.
roller coaster ride.
Works in this plane.
Growing up, we're chasing stars, looking down.
And I bet you I get to the end and it's gonna be like,
Just when you go.
what's going on here?
Anything is possible. The world seems bright and beautiful when everything is ours. Weightless, I'm floating weightless. Take me on this roller coaster.
Yeah, I gotta fix that, but I need to now fix this.
Feeling so weightless. We were made to fly. Take me on this roller coaster fly.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Well, let's just call it a day. And we're at 20,000.
Weightless, I'm floating weightless. Take me on this roller coaster.
Well, it's almost as if
Weightless,
we're doing our actual descent. Because we gotta be down to 14,000 for V-sub.
take me on this roller coaster ride. Yeah, we were made to fly. Take me on this roller coaster ride. We were made to fly. Take me on this roller coaster ride.
Speed target. Down to 170. Auto. Let's don't have to do anything for the power. It's not. So throttle is in manual actually. We do have a 38 knot headwind. What's our performance? It should be dry. So without reverse, we still got plenty of leeway. Yeah, if you're just joining, welcome to the stream. We're pretty much on approach to Toronto City Center, which is Billy Bishop Airport. You'll not see any A320s or 737s going in there. No jets allowed. So that's why you'll see the Q400 order Airlines. But in Microsoft Flight Simulator, we don't have They don't have a Q400. I think there's a freeware and a payware, and the payware is utter garbage, and so is the freeware. I think the freeware is a port of FSX. So yeah, we got to deal with the ATR 600, which is the next best thing. Props. Just a small regional airline. So Porter does like Halifax, Montreal, Ottawa, Toronto City Center. They won't go to Pearson, which is the international airport. Yeah, they won't go there. They're low cost, no frills pretty much. But I still remember the first time I was on Porter, they actually gave you like free sandwiches and drinks. Like the first couple of times. Now that's all paid for. Like you have to pay for that extra. And I think Q400 is the only aircraft in their fleet. So we're steady at 14,000. Look down here, so we got to be below 7,000. Below 7,013 nautical miles. All right. Say 30 at 7,000. So I'm gonna actually go with 5,000. Got to be below 5,000 shortly after. Gonna have to pull back on the power. We're gonna get to 5,000 between Ukpeg and Murrum. So yeah, it's the speed. Does this have speed brakes? I don't think it does. Get my approach chart on. Just don't want to go. I want to go into reverse. Power. Go to takeoff. This is gonna be. Come on, one more. Won't go to. Good luck, we're all counting on you, yeah. Right. I'm gonna take this off. Elville, 2000. Way too high. Let's get the lights on. Flaps. Doesn't like that. Doesn't like the flaps. Oh. Okay, sync off the AP. I know what it says. Speed, speed, speed. Too much speed. This is like... Just gonna turn around here. Our front just wants to pull right up. People are all over the place. I think I'm putting trim. Didn't like that. Whatever I did.
Best is he, the one who gets mad. So hold me steady. The pool is growing. Do you feel mad? Do you feel mad?
Oh, it's the yaw damper.
Chasing after. Can you see my
Oh, it's like,
will you feed my only chapter? I need you in my
let's try it again here.
need you in my
It is low visibility here. I am up way too high.
need you in my let me lead you in my
Still got the wheels. Oh, you're getting a scenic tour of the CN Tower. Like Marsh said, this would be interesting landing. It sure is. Yes, this is your passenger speaking. This is your captain speaking. Yes, I just want to admit, as we are on short final, this is my first time flying this aircraft. Good luck, and we're all counting on me. Still need to do another go around. Still way too. It's because like I'm like pushing the yoke like whole like all the way. Guess we're going to Hamilton? Yeah, like if I go back to like normal, it's completely like, out of whack. So yeah, Wednesday's flights will be interesting. Should be a lot better than this. You'll want to come back. You want to see how I've improved. Quotation marks. with that being said, if I can't pass on Wednesday, then there won't be a Saturday in the life of a Q400 / ATR 72. I'll be like in the life of a Sim 37 pilot or something. Much lower now. We're at about 2,000, which is where I should be. I'm just gonna go back to Upville and turn back around. Yeah, I've got to have like steady major pressure on the yoke. Too low. Banking, too low. This plane doesn't do that. And I do have the turbulence on realistic. It's over here. Five hundred. Wow. That was really bad. Bad to the bone. Welcome to Toronto City Airport. Porter Airlines are glad that we arrived safely. If it wasn't for damage off, we would all be 6 feet under. Now watch out as you open up the luggage. Excellent first ATR flight. Show me the money.
Excellent first ATR landing.
Thanks, Marsh, for the super chat. Thank you for the smooth landing, Captain. Yes. Everyone, let's just pretend it was smooth. It was smooth as butter. Look at that. Toronto, here we are. Photogrammetry, same city. Same Scene 3D and FSimStudios all packaged up into a low FPS 4090 landing. Because even though I got frame generation, it's on teetering on like you can see the choppiness. Wow. Yeah, thank you guys for all supporting me and the plane, keeping it up in the air. We almost died several times. Which gate do we want to go to? All right, hey, are we gonna? Hey, Marsh, we're gonna do the same thing as I did yesterday. I think so. Let's do it. Where do I want to go? Park at a ramp. Ramp 3. Someone just flew in. Air North or Strategic Aviation Canada. A marshal has been dispatched on site. Follow me vehicle is on its way. Here's the follow me vehicle. Wow, it goes fast. Hey, Porter! Is that Porter or was that... Oh, we're right here. It's the ramp. Yeah, because it's not a gate. Take it. Alright, one man move over here. Straight in. Gonna run you over, man. Oh, there we go. Parking brake. What is it? Exercise time? Let's go. Woo! She's doing some dancing. Let's get the turn the engines off. That will be actually up here. No? Do I need to watch like a tutorial on how to shut this thing down? Definitely. I definitely need it. Control E. Son of a gun. Yeah, mechanic. Please cut engines. Yes, I understand. Want me to cut my engines? Oh. That protects it. Flaps off. There we go. Shut off. Engines are cut. That wasn't a very good parking. Shut up, GSX. Buddy, a lot. You're the one that told me where to go. Let's get request the boarding.
Boarding requested.
Then let's see. Let's open the back door. Put the tail prop, because you don't want them to bang on the backside on their way out. Oh, we need some.
Passengers bus is coming.
Now it's time to get into the drone with Jerome. Interview some of these passengers. Are they going to be coming out today? Just heard their baggage. Oh wow, that's pretty impressive. Just comes right out of the garage like that. What? Close the door. Oh, the bus is here. The infamous Eurobus.
Passengers the boarding starting.
Getting ready to interview our first passengers off this plane. Oh, I just got news. There was no passengers on this plane because it was my first flight. It's just a test flight. Oh, hey, bud. Welcome to Toronto. This guy's like getting out the plane. He's like, yeah, get me out of here. He's like, man, I just escaped Alcatraz. Man, I even got the tattoos like all over my face. These guys are close buddies. You can tell they're like right on top of each other pretty much. Oh yeah, this is our weirdo guy from yesterday. He was like walking out lopsided. Here for business or pleasure? How long have you been in the US for? Do you have any pets, plants, meat, or animal products? Dude, come in from Halifax. Not the US. You can't put kids on camera. Even animated kids. Because then it becomes like a kid-safe movie or YouTube video. Man, you look thin, but I think you weigh a ton because you just went through the pavement, just like this lady. Anybody else? Oh, there's the flight attendant. I didn't see the flight attendant last night. She probably escaped. She was the first one out. Get me out of here. I don't want to go on this plane ever again. Let's go watch a baseball game. Hey, I hope they have the dome half open. And this is CMC 3D's Toronto City Times, but I really don't know whose CN Tower it is. If it's FSimStudios or if it's CMC 3D. Same with the Rogers Center. There you got the Rogers Center, home of the Toronto Blue Jays. That dome is closed. Used to be called the Sky Dome. And then here you've got Ripley's, believe it or not, Ripley's aquarium. And the CN Tower was the tallest structure when it was built. It isn't anymore. And then the Air Canada Center is down over here. There's Union Station. There's Fairmont downtown. Oh yeah, because so this is photogrammetry, but it's the Scotiabank Center now. Almost every arena in Canada is called the Scotiabank Center, because I've got the Scotiabank Center here in Halifax. There's Scotiabank Center there. I think Ottawa is Scotiabank. London, Ontario, London Knights, Scotiabank. Scotiabank have a lot of money to spend. But yeah, surprise. But it's like it's a short building, so like it's not a skyscraper, but it is a landmark. Here there's a plane coming in. Maybe I should watch the planes coming in from FSLTL. Let's see how they land. Then just copy it. Weston, yeah, waterfront's nice. Mix of photogrammetry and DLC. The last time I was here, I couldn't even do this smoothly. So I did a flight a couple of months ago, Buffalo or Syracuse to Toronto. Those passengers are almost deboarded. There you go, downtown Toronto. We made it safely. And it only took us one attempt. But I'll be back here anyways sometime. We'll get this landing straight. Everyone, that's it for this stream. I'll be back on Wednesday, 11 a.m. Eastern time, and then we'll be going Victoria to Vancouver, back to Victoria in the ATR 72, and then Thursday and Friday same time we'll be doing other flights, and Friday night we'll do a community flight. And then Saturday, we'll see what Saturday is. But thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks again, James and Marsh and Airstead and everybody else. See you later. Probably.